This means that President Álvaro Uribe cannot go for a third term. This puts an era to the presidential campaigns and process of Álvaro Uribe Vélez.
What is his reaction then?
He already talked about the matter. He said that he's going to respect the High Court ruling and that he's willing to keep on serving the country in whatever that fashion might be.
It's interesting that some have said that had he not reacted this way and had he held a referendum to extend his term running for office, that this would have been bad for democracy. Why?
Absolutely. Colombia, it's very different to the rest of the countries in Latin America, or at least of the countries that it's surrounded with: Ecuador, Venezuela, and Bolivia. Colombia, it's very strong in terms of constitutional ruling, and President Álvaro Uribe seems to understand that. Seems to understand that he has to make himself away from the same processes that, for example, President Chavez follows and President Correa follows in Ecuador and in Venezuela, respectively.
Yeah, you named 3 countries in which the presidents have held such referendums to run for office more than once.
That's why in Colombia there was this implicit menace about democracy. People could have understood that if President Uribe would have done everything at his possibilities to keep on being president of Colombia, he would be passing over democracy, and that's very well respected in Colombia.
Now, who would be the candidate for his party?
It seems to be, at least from the numbers that I'm gathering right now, Juan Manuel Santos. He's the former defense minister of Colombia. Very strong-handed guy, studied at Harvard, U.S. educated, but he's not very well perceived either in Ecuador or in Venezuela, so that is going to change a little bit the international chess, at least at the region.
Colombia gets a lot of aid from the United States. Do you think anything is going to change there?
No, this is a bipartisan effort here in the United States. President Bush helped Colombia. President Obama has been helping Colombia. There's a huge interest in the United States in Colombia, not only because of what Colombia represents, problems with guerrilla, problems with drug trafficking, but also because of the international chess again, because of Chavez, because of Correa, because of Evo Morales. Colombia is very important. President Obama suggested once to President Uribe not to run for a third presidential term. So that implicitly means that whoever comes, it will get the same help from the United States.